Line drive to center field. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out on the tag. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Colorado's out in front, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Hector Neris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. center fielder Odubel Herrera. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. So now Carlos Santana. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Nick Williams, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning.
0-1.
This is on the outside corner for strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3 and 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game. When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he sends it on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Desmond at third with 2 away. Ionetta behind now, 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Digging in, Michael Franco. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bounce it to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Jared Eichhoff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story plays it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 8 and the Phillies 7. Jared Eichhoff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. David Dahl will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. The first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit hard, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
One and 2, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to pull.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Pitch inside, the throw.
He's set.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Dahl leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes.
1-1.
He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the
Nope,
plate.
that's a ball.
And he misses
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Strike. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so good job to fight it off and stay alive. Good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Gerardo Parra will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. pitch on the way. And that
Counts
misses
1-0.
inside 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The count now at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple. Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 2 for 4.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Odubel Herrera will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So now Carlos Santana. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Set. Here it comes. Right after him with a fastball for a strike. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Back here in San Francisco, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's
ball,
a tough
1 strike.
pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Way in front of that fastball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
They're at the count 2-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Luis Garcia comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Desmond leads off second with one gone in the inning. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the right.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Garcia features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Rockies 10 and the Phillies 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate, Maikel Franco. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone into the arcade section. Two-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. His second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny?
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. And we are tied again. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Scott Ober takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Parra ranging back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being caught.
Belted high and deep into right center. Blackman going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Carlos Santana will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he misses again, 2-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say
Hey everyone, I'm Dan. Please.
Let's go right here.
popped up. Franco falling for it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up any number 8.
How about it?
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready to take his hats again, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So take a look at ball 1. Going away as he misses again, 2-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that wasn't his pitch.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. No balls and a strike to count. Way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2. Hit by the pitch. That'll be a painful run batted in.
How about it?
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. This is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting down.
Count is 1 and 2.
Way outside. 1 and 2. LeMahieu, 3rd. Arenado, 2nd. Parra, 1st. 1 down. So he swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian
Into
Desmond.
the box now, Ian Desmond. Play for a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Nope.
That misses.
Count
2-1.
is 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Shot down the first baseline. Gets through a base hit. He's through for 5. Around second. He's on his way to third. And Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple.
Wow, you think they learned their lesson and were pitching from this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Ryan McMahon on his way away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Takes a look at a strike over the inside
Got 2
corner.
balls, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he comes
Got
back
3
with
and 2.
one down and in for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4.
How about it?
At least bring the double play into the conversation with runners
Your
in the
attention,
corners
please.
and 1 away.
And running for the Rockies,
We'll get the call here
number
as he'll hit
15.
for the pitcher. Rounded up the first baseline. Foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 delivery. One ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
D-Rod.
Didn't lay off that time. 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's just, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That's sliding down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to
The
feel good
catcher,
as a
number
hitter right
42.
there to not only get a rhythm going, but to give your team a little bit of lead.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Line drive to left. And this is going to wind up with extra bases. They're going to play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do.
How about it?
That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Rocking center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
The call is he'll
Now
pitch with
pitching for the
1
Phillies.
gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 93, Pat D-Jack. The batter, number 9. Second
The
baseman.
end bat on his way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 20. The baseman, Nolan
Here's
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. So let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out front.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 8 runs already in this inning. He struck him out. Third time he's panned in the game. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on it. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 18-14.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Rockies.
half of the 8th.
Number 51.
Up next to be Nick Williams. Came across the score after doubling in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising.
Leading
so
off
far
for the
this
Phillies.
game. Move into the later
Right
innings.
fielder.
Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game.
Third baseman, number 7.
At least it's going
Mike
to be
Carroll.
tough, because
Run
otherwise
Carroll.
that's probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle.
And you might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And gone into the right field picture. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run of the ballgame as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado. Number 29. Ryan Shaw. The batter, number 2, shortstop,
That'll bring in J.P.
Crawford.
as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
0-2 pitch. Flying toward center field. Blackmon has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Late Jorge
Jorge
It's his 4th touch to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left.
The batter,
Tough second
Edgar.
out.
Pass. Deep shot. Your attention, please.
We'll grab a bat
And
and hit
coming
the
for the
pitcher.
Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
From the pen to
number
start the
40,
ninth inning as he'll try to
Tommy
keep the score right where it
Hunter.
is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the number 4 batter
for Colorado.
Gerardo
The
Parra.
right fielder.
He was hit by a pitch his last
Gerardo
time.
Parra.
1-0 the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A curveball called for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger.
2-2 one more time. Laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone.
This one down, looking for the flight, and that's the first out of the inning. Trevor scoring.
Nope. All
He had what has to be considered the big blow of the game so far. This was it. The grand slam back in inning number 8. The 1-1 pitch.
Zero.
Wave and a miss. A kick behind the good fastball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
There's the game.
Now
with one
pitching for
gone
the
in the
Phillies.
top of inning number 9.
Number 28. Vince Velasquez.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in
Left
this.
fielder.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. This misses to him. It's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Zero.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there.
Now batting.
He bought himself a
first
fastball. Gets him off speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. With a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw down to second. Now the 2-0. Taking ball 3. Desmond on the first with 2 gone. Ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Your attention, please. And fitting for the Rockies. Number 3.
Curveball one get here for strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Home. Bounce to first. Two left for Colorado, but they're somehow still on top by 2.
Your attention, please. Now
Now
pitching for Colorado. Number 71. Wade
Cesar
Davis.
Hernandez will be the first one to beat him here as he reports to turn around and hit from the left
Leading
side.
up in the
now.
bottom of
It's
the
never
ninth.
easy scoring
Second
runs against a
baseman.
closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And that's a base hit. A little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you're
Now
usually
batting.
in this situation.
Center
looking
fielder.
for the glass.
Oh,
He didn't want to
Herrera.
he hit a mission, bringing the time run to the plate. Let's see if they can follow that.
Here's the first offering. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. It's now a one-run ball game. They have not been able to get him out. This is
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In the past against Wade Davis, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11 from the stretch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it lined up a foul ball. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Two-run blast is straight away right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.